inklings again that an announcement could be coming as soon as this weekend. I believe Bleacher Report produced another article that said that the ring said it was standing on June 17th, that it could, a fight could be announced, Crawford Spence, this weekend. Obviously, people going to be watching where they at. It's Bud in Vegas, it's Errol in Vegas. Terence Crawford's sister said that she waiting for them to announce this fight. So leading to a lot of people, she said on Twitter, to believe that the fight is already done. So let's talk about it. Check out the welterweight boxing playlist, Box River playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said before, I just don't give a fuck. I'm gonna cover it. It's been all these years covering it and talking about it. This is what y'all like to hear. But I just don't give a fuck no more. Honestly, man, they done strung this out way too long. They announced it now. I mean, people gonna say, Errol didn't duck. They didn't want to make a black versus black fight. Whatever, bro. I mean, it's much contradictory things that he said over the course of time. And people still give him a pass, and people say, I'm still a fan of his. I just don't care, because sports is just, it's beyond watered down. What Fredro Starr say on Slam, he said, I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst. I'm just over it, bro. It's too many people accept sucker shit now. And that obviously roll over into actual life. You know what I'm saying? It actually rolls over to life, to how people move in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people to keep doing sucker shit until they get into a real jam or something like that, man. I don't even keep people around me like that, bro. Once you move the way you move, bro, I mean, shit, I'm just gonna separate. It is what it is. I cut your ass off and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And people, the same thing in sports. People just accept a lot of sucker shit and make a lot of excuses and blame Al Heyman and oh, he didn't really mean this, and he was trolling 80-20 and all this shit. You just don't why? Why do I want to see him in the ring at this point? Over a year off, now he want to get in the ring. Now they want to make the fight after he been chastised and people around the city putting pressure on you. A grown ass man. Should nobody have to tell? Maybe the young teenage boy or a young adult in their early 20s, maybe mid 20s, you need some direction to what you need to do or whatever situation may be, but it's a grown ass man. You know what the fans wanted. You know what you should have wanted. You know what I'm saying? And with Al, you the boss. Conduct yourself that way. You tell him, go make this fight any means by necessary, or I ain't getting in the ring. It's as simple as that. And it took all of this, and you know what the built-in excuse is going to be if he lose. Well, I was out the ring for a year. I take tough fights. I don't take layoff. And people going, whatever, the eye, it's bruh, the sympathy, the eye injury, the car accident. Dog, I don't want to see Cyborg in that motherfucker, bruh. This is why you don't marinate fights. He win either way. If, Crawford think he going to be he finally going to get credibility. Nigga, you not going to get they never was going to give you credit for doing this. It was, he weight drained. The car accident. The eye injury. Now he off for a year and he going into a ring and you fought avocado. And if Terence Crawford really doing this, you doing this to be a 2-belt, 5-division, two division undisputed champion. You doing it to inflict pain on this man for everything he done to you. And you just doing it to top off your legacy. Pause. That's it. It ain't that I told you so. Oh man, he was off for a year. He had an eye. If you never had an eye injury, if you never was running around for 4-5 years, and you would have just came to PBC and I signed the top rank, then it could have been. That's all it's gonna be, bro. You dealing with a new age fans where nobody get credit. Where moral victories are having more credibility than actual victories. That's all it is. What it's boiling down to. Boils down to one thing. When the people in the media decide they don't like you, they can paint the narrative however they want. They never tell you how great Larry Holmes really was because they mad because he beat the shit out of Muhammad Ali. What the man fought, that's what he supposed to do. Evander Holyfield never got celebrated the way Evander Holyfield should have been celebrated. But they celebrated Mike Tyson through the ups, through the downs, through, the alleged rapes, through, the losses and all the bullshit he had going on. They choose and pick who they want to celebrate. No matter how heinous what Conor McGregor do, if it's punching an old man at the bar, if it's doing some shit in Miami, slapping somebody's phone, and never facing deportation, or whatever it is. They're going to choose to ignore it, and they're going to celebrate it. Throwing a chair at the bus, but then when Khabib, administer pain and unleash his frustration out, he's the bad guy. So when the public deem and the media deem who they like, they can get away with what they want to get away with, how they want to get away with. And when they deem you on the other side, you just got to play the villain. You just got to play the card. You can't look for and say, it's cool to say, well, I told you so. But if you tell these Errol Spence fans, well, I told you so, guess what? Well, he was a year off. He wasn't 100%. The eye injury, he was weight trained. You waited them out till he get old or drag. They gonna come with every excuse in the book. So it ain't no vindication for Crawford fans. It's only vindication for Errol fans. They not gonna hear Bud going on with 36. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear none of that. They don't want to hear nothing you think about Terence Crawford. Nothing. They don't want to hear, he's 36 years old. He getting old. You know what I'm saying? He don't, when it comes to Lomachenko, he about a year or two younger than Crawford. He old. He this, that, and the third. And he lost his step, this, that, and the third. And you know what I'm saying? All that. Terence Crawford delivered a knockout victory where a nigga was, drooling in his lap. Where people say, he, his daddy saved, knew he was going to throw it to the... Look, when you get a knockout victory and people still start moving the pendulum, it don't matter. So, the best thing about this fight coming is not that we get an undisputed champion. It's not that we reach a pinnacle in the division. It's not none of that. It's that this shit is over with. That's it. It's over with. If they truly gonna announce the fight and they both gonna make it to the ring 100% healthy, the fight isn't the spectacle that it used to be. You just happy that the shit is coming to an end. That's it. That's it. Are you really excited at this point? No. Maybe we get the fight night and they start doing some things, they start some training footage or whatever, but it's like, man, it is what it is, bro. If they announce it Saturday night, so be it. Trying to get more people to tune in to the fight that they say was the biggest fight. What the fuck you need Crawford and Spence to help prop that fight up for? This is his own event. This is supposed to be some super fight event, which it don't even feel like it. So, it is what it is, but, they announced it. I'm glad we come to a conclusion. Whoever wins, have we come to a conclusion? But we know it's never going to be enough like somebody with a pitless stomach. It's never enough for Terence Crawford. So, it is what it is. June 17th. If that's the date, that's the date. They got to announce it Saturday, April 22nd. Cool. Hopefully they put more of a marketing and promotional foot forward in this fight than they did for the Tank and Ryan fight. So, but it's probably done, and they made it happen. Made it happen about 2-3 years too late, but so be it. I think Errol Spence. I think the network was they had to say their ass on Showtime as long as possible, and I believe And I believe Earl Spence was hearing footsteps, or he was hearing whispers. You know, oh man, ducking this name. You heard what May said. He said, I don't think Earl want this fight. People starting to see it. It took y'all long enough. When I got the info and I put one and one together, you know, a lot of motherfuckers don't want to believe the facts. They want to believe the narratives that the media paint and all that shit. A lot of people don't want to believe the facts. Real talk, a lot of people don't want to believe the facts. They don't. And that's why people, you know, they get caught up in the media and what the media push and what the media say, and you know what I'm saying? They get caught up instead of just looking at the facts. So, it is what it is. Hopefully it's true. But hey, check out the Box Rumor playlist, welterweight boxing talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. You want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support, peace.